Shoes, Leslie Lois Unfiltered, coming to you again. Second time today. I had my numerologist friend Patricia Kirkman on to talk about what's going on for this new year and this new month. So, but of course, I had to do my own thing about that. Now, I got to talk about Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, so happy Shoesday, the first of the year, and I'm showing it off with some fun, sexy shoes. Yeah, these are my fun, shiny pink shoes. I love these things, and they're strappy. I actually think that this makes it even sexier. You know, the high heels already sexy, but you add in a strap like this that goes around the ankle, and it's even better. And what I really like too about these shoes is, do you see that like nice little padding right here? They have a nice softness actually throughout, and an extra little padding here in the heel too. So that's what I really like about these. And I love the strap too. It just makes me feel more sexy, and I think they look sexy on. In fact, I think if I wore these in front of my husband, I could actually get him away from watching some hockey that he's going to be watching tonight. Maybe I'll have to try that. Get out of my way. Anyway. Oh, let's also talk about the Bachelor that was on last night. We have a new Bachelor, Matt James. He's 28. Very good looking guy. Seems like really genuine guy. Never been on the Bachelor or Bachelorette before, or Bachelor in Paradise. So he's someone new. So this is a new journey for him. So I'm excited about that. He's the first black Bachelor, and he is taking that extremely serious. In fact, I think he's putting on almost too much pressure on himself about being the first black Bachelor. He has to talk to Chris about some stuff, because this is also new to him. And he was telling him that he feels like there's a lot of pressure because he doesn't want to piss people off, that because he chooses the wrong person, or that the person is not the race that, you know, people want them to be and stuff. And Chris rightfully was like, you know, you have to pick who you want to pick, and if you're happy and you're both happy and in love, that's what really matters. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. You know, I get that he thinks he has to have this responsibility, but his responsibility is to himself first, right? It doesn't matter who the other person is, as long as you're both happy. So that was kind of cool that Chris said that. And so we go and meet 32 women. I guess they had a record number of women that wanted to be on The Bachelor because of Matt James. I mean, he is really hot. And so we start to meet some of the women. One of the women that I liked was Alicia, and she's a ballerina, and she's also a ballerina teacher to kids. And I actually really liked her, so I was like, oh, maybe I hope she goes far. And then you always get the crazy ones, right? This one woman walked up basically in a bra and panties with a like silk robe, and she brought along 2 dresses, and she couldn't decide, so she was asking Matt to help her. And you know, of course, she's like pretty much naked, and so that definitely got his attention. There was a girl named Rachel that I felt like there was a nice little connection in the beginning when he first met her. Another person that I liked was Abigail. She told him up front right away that she's actually deaf. I think she wears hearing aids, but I don't know if she can hear really anything at all. But she can read lips, and so she was telling him she's going to read his lips, and she was happy that he had nice big lips, which I'm like, nice move. Actually, there was a little spark there almost immediately. You could tell, and when she walked away, he was like, damn, like, wow. I thought that was really cool. And then, of course, some of these people that have these entrances, this one girl, Katie, walks up, and she has something behind her back. So she's sitting there, thing behind her back, and she's talking about how, you know, she brought something that has been very special to her and really helped her a lot during the quarantine when she was alone so much, and she wanted to bring it for Matt, and she brings out a dildo. Granted, they put a little box on it, but it was a dildo, and she was like this all night long with it. She constantly was having it around, talking to people. She got all the girls like to do it, you know, she was like clanging her glass with it and stuff, and I was like, at first it was cute and funny, and then it was like, just like, seriously? Like at one point during the cocktail party, she interrupted Matt and another girl by tapping the girl on the shoulder with the dildo. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like now I know her as Dildo Katie. Thank you. Like, that's what she's going to be known as, because it was all about the dang dildo. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's awesome to have a good dildo, but seriously, like, that's all I'm going to know you for, right? And then there were the high maintenance drama people that I've already predicted. This one girl, Kit, drives up in her own Bentley, and tells us that she's used to being the center of attention and stuff, and she's a stylist, and so she comes in this very trendy little dress and stuff, and I think she's going to be high maintenance drama for sure. You can tell. And then right after her, we meet Victoria, who calls herself Queen Victoria. And she has the tiara and stuff, and she brings a crown for Matt because he is her king. And she comes off very condescending to the other women, and to me, I think, yeah, she's bold, and you can tell that she's a very confident woman, but I don't like that she's condescending and thinks she has the right to do a lot of stuff. And she interrupted 2 different women to see Matt, while others didn't necessarily get to talk with him. But that's another thing. But I definitely think she is, the producers picked her for some drama. So her and Kit are the 2 picks for me for drama. And so now when Matt actually gets in to see with these 32 women, usually he does a toast, but he's super nervous, and he actually asks everyone to bow their head, and he does a prayer, which I actually thought was pretty cool that he did it. Some people may think, oh yeah, well, that's over the top, but I think it comes off very genuine with him. He seems like a very genuine, down to earth kind of guy. And he's super nervous, and he admits that, and there's some women that I think have some connections right away. Sarah is one of them that I think that there could be a good connection between the 2 of them. She's a reporter out of San Diego. Rachel is another one who seems like she could be someone that gets pretty far as well. I thought they had a nice connection. And then going back to Abigail, they really had a nice talk together. And in fact, like, he felt so at ease and stuff, and you could kind of see, like, he was like a little, almost like a giddy little guy, you know what I mean? Like, talking with her and stuff. And at one point he just stops and, like, smiling, staring at her and stuff, and there's this silence, and then he goes in and kisses her. I mean, it was such a genuine kind of cool moment. I thought that was so awesome. And then he went and got the first impression rose, which of course all the other women wanted, including Queen Victoria. Can you tell I don't like her? And he gives her the rose, and it's so sweet. She's so like so excited and so taken back, and you see the feeling, like she was so genuinely surprised and happy. I really liked that. So some of the girls were upset because they didn't get to talk to him, but then it's like I kind of agreed with Victoria in this way. Go talk to him. Like, you can't wait for him to come and get you. Go interrupt someone. You kind of have to do that. Jeez. I don't know how many, he didn't send that many women home. And I don't have any front runners yet, but it looks like more women are coming that somehow have met him already. I don't know where this comes from. And then one of them is his ex-girlfriend, who was on The Bachelor at one point. She was contestant. I had no idea her and Matt had gone out. I guess I didn't keep up on Matt's dating life before. So it sounds like there's a lot of drama that's going to happen this season. So we'll continue this season. What do you think so far? Do you have any favorites right out of the box? I don't yet. I mean, my 3 are ones that I think are good are Sarah, Rachel, and Abigail so far, but that could change. I'm not saying anyone is one of those could be it, though I do like Abigail the most out of anyone so far. So there's so much other stuff to talk about when it comes to The Bachelor 2. Peter and Kelly broke up. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to do a podcast about it, and I'll put that link, I'll put that up on my Facebook and Instagram for you to also check out. Okay, so happy Shoesday. The Bachelor last night, 2 thumbs up, and I will talk to you on the next Leslie Lois Unfiltered. Have a great day and mask up.